This comment reads, "Can you break down the whole Israel stuff to where my broken brain can understand it?" Probably not. And this isn't a slight against you, the situation's just a fucking mess. And the average person simply isn't capable of discussing it without either being wildly anti-Semitic or supporting the ethnic cleansing that the Israeli government is committing against the Palestinian people. But I will try my best. Before any discussion into this situation begins, there are some basic facts that everyone needs to get behind, or it simply cannot be a productive conversation. First, Judaism is an ethno-religion, meaning it is both a religion and an ethnicity, and ethnically Jewish people are indigenous to the lands of Israel. Number two, ethnically Arabic populations are also indigenous to the lands that are currently Israel and Palestine. Although it does bear mentioning that the first appearance of Palestine on a map was Syria Palestina, a nation that was created by Emperor Hadrian following the Bar Kokhba revolt, when he basically exiled the entire populations of Israel and Judea. Number three, there is a historic and moral necessity for a Jewish homeland, because throughout the entire history of Judaism, pretty much every single nation they've lived in has tried to eliminate them. And because the governments of those nations are failing or refusing to take any substantive measure to prevent anti-Semitism and anti-Semitic violence, there needs to be a place where Jewish people can feel safe without being the victims of genocide. Number four, the government of Israel has been committing an ethnic cleansing against the Palestinian people, basically from the first day that the nation of Israel re-emerged under British mandate in the 1940s. Number five, you can accept the historic necessity for a Jewish homeland while also condemning the actions of the Israeli government. And 5b, you can condemn the actions of the Israeli government without being anti-Semitic. Number six, despite what some people will try and tell you, the nation of Israel is not a European imperialist settler colonialist project, because again, see previous statement about ethnically Jewish people being indigenous to the land. And while this is undeniably true, there are colonialist aspects of Israeli government policy as they seek to take even more and more land beyond what they were granted in the original mandate, displacing innocent Palestinian people, many of whom have been living on the land for hundreds and hundreds of years. And number seven, eight, whatever, decolonization is often a violent process, and the resistance to large-scale systemic violence against a people is going to necessitate violence. Some of the most recent and large-scale violence in the region, beyond Israel's continued bombardment of Gaza, was Hamas attacking a music festival, killing about 260 Jewish people, which was the largest single anti-Jewish massacre to exist really anywhere in the world since the Holocaust. And the reason why they did this, instead of attacking a military installation or a government institution, is because Hamas is a terrorist organization. Now, terrorist does not inherently mean that they are the bad guys, right? This is the difference between rebel and revolutionary. It comes down to if they win. So can I sum this up in a simple and easy to understand way? No, the situation is fucked sideways, and anyone who tells you differently is a liar. There's fault on both sides, there's victims on both sides. Obviously, the lion's share of the fault lies with the Israeli government because of the massive power imbalance between them and the Palestinian people. But people are angry and scared, and rightfully so, but they want simple solutions to complicated problems, and those don't exist. If someone tries to tell you that they've got a simple solution to a complicated historical problem, the prize at the bottom of that cereal box is genocide, and I can guarantee you that.